Okay, hi everybody, it's nice to stand here again. And before we start, we will have a little game. And the question is that, okay, can you guess which park is my favorite park in my hometown? Let's make a guess. B, right? And the correct answer is A. And please raise your hand who chose A, okay? Okay. And I have a rice, and maybe later I will give them to you. And I am the person who do believe 20 minutes effect, and it means that if we have something to worry about, and we just stay at the park, and the worries will maybe go, and we'll feel better. And when I was a little girl, I usually spend a lot of time staying at the park with my friend, with my family, and just thinking or just talking. And one day, as usual, me and my best friend just sit as alone as usual, and we talk some gossip about our girls and our boys. And suddenly, she told me that her family was moving to another city, and you know that at that young age, I always think that my hometown Xi'an was the universe, was the center of the universe. So I cannot imagine how to live in another city. So I just asked her, "Hey, why do you want to move another city? It's strange, Xi'an is so beautiful, right?" And I still remember her expression that day, not only with the sadness about separation, and with the longing for the new life. And she stared at me and said, "Hey baby, you cannot just stay at one place. You need to explore the world." I swear that it was the first time for me have the curiosity about the outside world. And I really want to know more places. So after that, I traveled for many places such as Beijing, Shanghai, and I see the spring of Korea, the winter in UK. And actually I have to see that different cities really bring me different experience. And actually thanks to this experience, I have an initial understanding about the outside world. But meanwhile, a small question around in my thought is that, okay, the world is so wide, and the people are so small. And the world is so beautiful, but who I am and what can I do for this world? You know that it's hard for everybody, so I haven't had an answer for a long time. But can you guys who sparked my thought? It was my mom. And it was my 12 years old. I still remember it was a day when I come back home and found my mom wasn't at home. And I know that. And I found my mom wasn't at home. And I think, oh, maybe it's normal. She just was busy with her work. And I didn't care about that. But she didn't show up for a whole week. And I feel so confused. So I just asked my father, "Hey, what happened?" My father said to me, "Your mom won't come back home for 4 years." Oh my God. And at that time, the first thought come to my head is that, will I be the Cinderella? Will they going to divorce and will I have a stepmother? And she will bully me. And actually I was afraid at the time. But my father says, no, things were not like that. She just went abroad and she just want to experience different life and to teach in different countries as a teacher. Even though I know the reason is good, okay, but I still feel that she abandoned us, me and my sister. And I get mad at her for a long time, I think. And actually after that, after many years, I started to understand her. Until I was facing the same point with my mom. And from that experience, I started to know that the word that my father told me, she's not only your mom, or not only his wife, she can be herself. And the turning point comes when I'm 22 years old. You know that time flies and 10 years passed. And during this period, me and my mom has better relationship. We even didn't talk with each other for almost 5 years, I think. And the turning point, as I said before, came when I'm 22 years old. And it was a time after I graduated from university, and I have a boyfriend. We have been in relationship for many years. And he proposed to me. Yeah, at that time. But actually at that time I got an offer from Disneyland. If I got an offer, I need to stop our relationship because we should be apart for many years. So it seems that I'm standing at the crossroad of my own life. I don't know what to do actually, who can help me? And to my surprise, at that time the first person come to my mind was my mom. So I just come back home and sit beside her. I just want to know how could you make such a decision just to care about yourself. So at that night, I start to understand her. She told me that for a long time, she always feels that she was only our mom. It seemed that her biggest achievement just taking care of us. And she kind of found her meaning and she just thought that she was useless. And you know that actually I feel so sorry about everything. I can't understand her at that time. Actually, I am her daughter, and I'm her family member. I should support her, but I didn't. And so I cried for a long time, but she hugged me and said she will support me forever, and what decision I made, she supported me. But before I becoming some roles in my life, maybe somebody's wife, somebody's mom, I should find myself first. So she told me that, achieve your dream. Don't care about men. so at that time, I chose Disney. And actually I had to see that Disneyland really bring me a lot of happiness moment. And I learned a lot and I learned how to explore myself. And I learned that the meaning of the meaning only just about me, not about others, not about the word. But actually, you know that when I first come to Disneyland, it's hard for me to do everything well. And I feel that I was useless in Disney. Why all the plans I made, I say to my boss, he just reject. No, just do that. So I was confused on why I need to work day by day. It's useless, right? Until a cold Christmas evening night. At that time, I should waving goodbye to our visitors and say, have a magical day, just like that. And a little girl just dressed my clothes and said, I didn't say any words. I just went, hey baby, what can I do for you? But she just sent me a little candy, just like this, Winnie candy. And that's why I changed my name from Serena to Winnie, to remember myself to be a warm person. So, and after that, she told me that she used to be afraid of darkness, but now she has a little Winnie toy, and they have become friends, and the little Winnie toy can accompany with her, and she won't afraid of darkness anymore. And at that moment, I feel, oh, that's what I want. I can create this little but warm moment for these little kids, and that's exactly what I want. And I am the person who like chasing for new things. So after 2 years, I changed my job and I went to Beijing as a curator. And you can see this artist named Huang Yugang. Maybe all of you didn't know him because he's not famous. And I had to see that it seems that he is not a famous artist as other artists. But I have to see, and he just stayed at a small village for 20 years, only painting and painting. And even though nobody knows his painting. But after talking with him, I start to understand, yes, that was him who really did the things he wanted to do, even though he did not do some big things. And maybe at that time, I know that I don't want to be a superhero with super ability to do big things, have big name. What I want to do is just to be a bridge. This is my life goal. What means being a bridge? I want the people can come across my bridge to help them achieve their dream, even though I didn't leave anything. So at that time, after that, after that, I start to know that, yeah, the life meaning for me is not to be big. I want to create this small warm moment for people and help people to become who they want to be. And even though after the past 5 years I didn't do some things, the famous big, I am satisfied what I have done. So I kept moving to different cities and I changed my job and experienced different life. And at that stage, I thought to myself, I need to focus on working. I don't need to care about the one who I love. I just work hard is okay. Until a night, I received a phone call from my grandfather. It was so strange because he never called me at that late time. And I picked up the phone and received the phone call. I say, hey, what's up? What's going on? Why you call me at that late time? And he told me that, can you have a week off? And I really want to have a family trip. Oh, I just want to ask, why do you want a family trip at this strange time? You know that I'm too busy, I have a lot of work to do. But she insisted on that, and he told me, can you ask your father, your uncle, and your brother, sister, we can gather together. And I just joked that, okay, who will pay for it? and my grandfather says, I will pay all. That's the most strange point during this phone call because my grandfather was a person who really cared about his money. And he just working hard for whole life to support our family and never allowed himself to relax. So you know that I am the person who have accurate intuition. I have some bad feeling at that time. So without hesitation, I just call my family member. I just say to them, if you don't go this time, you will feel regretful. And they just told me that I have baby to care. You know that she's too small. And my sister said, you know that I am a teacher. I can't leave my student. But I just say to them, don't say any words. Go. And after two hours, maybe I think, and they called me back. One word they told me, go, go, go. And we prepared quickly, and we finally have a beach trip because my grandfather and my grandmother didn't see ocean before, and we really have a happy time at that time. And maybe at that time I start to realize that they really get older, and because in the past they always feel energetic and have power, and it seems that they can do everything for me. But in this trip, they walk slowly, and they even cannot go so quick, go so fast as our young generation. And as you can see in this picture, you cannot see my father, and you cannot see my uncle because they told me that it was not the proper time to have a family trip. But after 2 weeks, when we returned home, my grandfather fell ill and was sent to ICU, and now he cannot walk anymore. It's so sad. So I really want to ask a question about my father. Hey, are you regretful? And when is a proper time? You know that life, it don't have proper time. The only thing we want to do is just do it right now. It's okay. And I really confused at that time, and I should back to this park. I just sit here and think to myself, is the only thing I want just exploring the world? Is the only thing I want just chasing for my own dream? Is the only thing I want just to care about the love? I said to myself, did really the only thing I want? I said to myself, no, I want them all. I can balance my life. So I really want to see that we should balance our life, not make the choice of A and B. We can explore our own way. And after that, I want to start my new life. And in this time, I did not hesitate more. And I just said to myself, what if I die tomorrow? So I really want to do the things I want to do right now. So that's why I come here. Because I used to always think that am I too old to be a student again? But now I think, never mind. And this year, I say yes. Yes, I say yes to my boyfriend, I didn't afraid anymore to be somebody's wife or somebody's mom because I think I have confidence. Even though I become somebody's wife or somebody's mom, I can achieve my dream too. So I want to see all you guys, if you want to do something, do it right now. And we don't need to be perfect, I think, because you do it first, you can do it better, right? And there is no standards in our life who can judge you like bad or good. Why we come to the world just to experience it, right? So enjoy the time, enjoy this moment, and have a great night when you taste this little candy. Okay.